Welcome to Raw Take, everyone, the lifeline to your unfiltered media experience. I'm your host, Gion Thomas, and we got a great show for y'all today. Just a day after AOC speaks about her experience with the January 6th insurrection, she is now being compared to Jussie Smollett. This comes after Republican Congresswoman Nancy Mace says insurrectionists never stormed that part of the hallway that she shares with AOC. Let's take a couple of let's hear from AOC to see what she said about the days leading up to the insurrection and what happened on the day of the insurrection.
Between these screams and these yells of "Where is she? Where is she?" And so I go down and I thought I was going to die. I hear boom, 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 boom on my door. And then I hear these huge, violent bangs on my door, and then every door going into my office. Just bang, bang. There were no yells, no one saying who they were, nobody identifying themselves, and just boom, boom, boom. And I just get up like this, and I run over to the legislative office, and I run over to G, and G just looks at me back, and he just goes, hide, run and hide. And it happened on Monday. So on Monday, we were already, as members of Congress, having heightened interactions with these people. And so anyone who tells you that we couldn't have seen this coming is lying to you. Anyone who's gone on the record and said that there was no indication of violence has lied. There were so many indications of this leading up to that moment. They were there on Monday.
So, guys, you hear her say that there were people around her car days before that. You hear her say that when they were banging on the doors, they didn't immediately announce themselves who they were. And all of these things would cause anybody in their right mind to panic. And people are saying that she's dishonest because where her office is not in the Capitol building. But my thought behind that is they were in the Capitol building. They had infiltrated the Capitol building. If they knew where she was at, they would have been there. And then you have to think that these people they surrounded the Capitol building. They probably had people outside of that building. They were all on the Capitol. It's a complex. It's called the Capitol Complex. They were all on the complex. You don't think if these people would have found her, they would have not done her harm? They, as a collective, they were disorganized. But they had tactical people in that chaos looking to do people harm. We've seen the pictures of people in tactical gear. That guy with the handcuffs, with the plastic handcuffs. These people were ready. And just because they didn't get to that building and y'all are attacking her, I don't understand the reason y'all are attacking her. Y'all are wrong. If these people would have got to her, they would have killed her. These people were looking for blood. And then she even had a reason not to necessarily trust the Capitol Police. There's pictures of Capitol Police taking pictures with these insurrectionists. This is crazy. This is asinine. This is far beyond reality. And y'all want to try and gaslight her and say says that she wasn't nowhere near, trying to say that she was faking it. She had ample reason to be afraid. She's their number one target. These people were looking to do harm. 5 people died. Lives were lost. What are y'all not understanding? I just don't understand. And then, come to find out, Ayanna Pressley and another congresswoman had their panic buttons ripped out of their office. This stuff goes way deeper than you think. You think these people were trying to sing Kumbaya? You think they were trying to hold hands? You think if they would have got close to her, to anybody, Nancy, they were looking for Mike Pence. These people were looking to start a revolution. They were looking to harm people. And y'all are falling into the Republicans' trap. The Republicans are trying to deflect how bad this is, how bad this makes them look, how bad this makes the party look. And y'all are feeding into that. Don't get away from the messaging. This is the same people that were inflaming this, saying stop the steal. I mean, Ted Cruz was, you can't call for things to happen, and then when stuff does finally happen, you try and hide your hand. That's what all the Republicans are trying to do. They're trying to downplay this because this looks horrible on them. An officer died, hit in the head with a fire extinguisher. A woman was shot in the neck trying to infiltrate a hallway where she could do some harm, where she could hurt people. And you're going to say, and y'all are trying to say that AOC is faking it? That's crazy. I'm glad she got out. I'm glad they escorted her to safety, because if they didn't, this would be a totally different story. We would be mourning her death. Y'all, I don't understand what is wrong with people. Why are y'all attacking her? Why would y'all compare her to Jussie Smollett? Jussie Smollett straight out lied. AOC gave her perspective of what happened. Y'all are down bad, man. People are wrong. Y'all are so wrong for this. This is horrible. And y'all are, like I said, getting away from what this is really about. How bad the Republican Party really is. What led up to this? Donald Trump he has like an 80% approval rating. It'll go back up after some time. It's crazy. It's asinine that y'all are trying to downplay this. That y'all are trying to downplay her experience. What she went through. What our country went through. What all of that, what could have happened. If these fools, if these hillbilly terrorists, if they were more organized, they could have did some real damage. Some real damage. I mean, people already got killed, but some lawmakers could have probably got killed. They had a guillotine outside. Stop trying to downplay this. Recognize this for what it is. Recognize the Republican Party for what it is. And I'm not saying conservatives are bad, but the Republican Party is. You can believe in those values and not be affiliated with the Republican Party, because the Republican Party is extreme. It's extreme now, and people try to say the Democrats are extreme. They're not. They're middle of the line. Joe Biden already trying to make peace with everybody, and I'm like, you can't make peace with people who are trying to tear down our democracy. You can't do that. You can't come back for that. There's no coming back from that. If Obama had incited black people to infiltrate the Capitol, Obama would have been hung, and all the little black people that would have followed him would have died too. And that's a real truth. And that's a truth people don't want to hear. But you know, we're held to a different standard. You got these fools climbing up the Capitol building, got people running, got lawmakers scared. And y'all want to, and now since all of it's kind of done and over with, y'all want to try and hide your hand. Oh, it's over with. That's despicable. But I want to thank y'all for watching the show. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads. Thank you.